Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Grim Dawn. Last time around we managed to get ourselves over to the Burrwitch outskirts. We're getting pretty close to Burrwitch village itself. Although there are still a couple areas that we need to get through. The Burrwitch graveyard, the Moldering Fields, Mudrow, and then finally Burrwitch village. But we're slowly getting there. Last episode we managed to get the craftsman who can now do crafting for us. The blacksmith... I never noticed, but I thought we could only build like relics and stuff, but it turns out you can make all kinds of cool things. So we could try and get an upgrade on our weapons, but I feel like it's a little iffy. Like I can try making an adept bladed mace. 4 elemental damage, 10% to all damage, plus random stats. I make one of these. Oh, and it's actually really good. And it has elemental seal as well. Huh. So this gives 7 elemental damage, 12% to all damage, 9% elemental damage, convert to elemental damage, a lot of elemental stuff. Let's equip it. And this sword is, I guess, not very good anymore. Which is fine. We do lose out on our piercing aura. And then I also want to make a ranger's ribbon. This is our current metal. We definitely need an upgrade. And this ribbon will give us some more damage, health, and some resistances. Let's do it. Plus some random stats. 5% elemental resistance.
Go on now.
That's pretty good. Those are some pretty good stats. So we managed to get from this ribbon... Let's see. This typically gives you pierce resistance, health, and all damage. We got damage to beastkin and 5% elemental resistance. That's a pretty good metal, I think. So those are the 2 items that we ended up getting. Let's sell these. Enchanter's Tarnished Short Sword. It sells for 506. Quite a bit of money. So we have 4,600 iron bits available to us. Let's go to Burrwitch and do some quests. So we're currently level 18. Our defense is still a bit of a problem. We're gonna have to figure that part out. But for now, let's just start exploring and see what we can find. A lot of areas that we haven't touched yet. The previous areas have all been explored from the looks of things. So let's go. Now, admittedly, in the outskirts itself, the monster level isn't all that high, so I'm pretty confident that we can do pretty well around here. But I think if we were to travel a couple more zones, you know, things would start to get pretty iffy, and that's where we would need to, you know, just level ourselves a little bit more and try to keep ourselves at an over-leveled state, I think. I haven't played enough of the game to know whether I can play it like Path of Exile, where in Path of Exile, when you race, you want to be under-leveled, so you get more EXP, so you can go faster and all that stuff. But here, the chances of dying, you know, while being under-leveled is just too high. So I'd rather play it safe, you know. But we got some good damage right now. 195, 185, 212, 161. Yeah, it's really good damage. I'm liking the way we're progressing. Scavenge plating. Moldering Fields. Okay, now everything has gone up like a level or 2. Am I slowed or something? There was like a status effect on me. I see stars over there. So those must be some quests. Very close by. There he is. Come here. Come here. Okay, let's kill all the ads first. Heal up a little. And then we'll Shadow Strike right back in. Yep. That's good. Got him. Vigorous Mutant Bludgeon. Acid damage. It's not that good. A shield, this helmet. Meh. This belt is not that good either. That's okay. Okay, so there's another boss over there. That's the other guy we need to kill for our quest. I mean, after doing that fight, I feel like we're gonna be fine. But it's also attributed to the fact that I'm sort of getting used to the playstyle of Grim Dawn. Essentially, you can't, at least not with this character, you can't just run in and face tank everything. You kind of have to kite, do a little bit of kiting. You know, run in, hit them, run out, heal up a little, and then try again. That's the playstyle, I guess, of this character itself. Get out of combat, heal up, and then go back in. Because he hurts. These bosses, they all hurt quite a bit. Okay, there we go. Electrocute damage, constitution. 25% constitution. Oh man, I lose 300 HP when I switch this out. That is just insane. Oh, not 300, I lose 200. It's so hard to switch out this chest armor just because of the plus 123 health, 160 energy. It's so good. Okay, well, that quest is completed. So let's actually go back to town real quick and turn it in. That will probably bring a reputation to respect it as well, so let's see what happens after that. Tell me, what was the battle like? It was gruesome and bloody, just the way I like it. Here's your iron, thank you. Some scrap, some iron. Oh, we didn't get reputation? Oh. Dang. Okay. Alright, back out to the wilderness we go then. Moldering fields. Let's do a little bit of backtracking and see if we can explore these undiscovered areas. Kind of want to see everything. And this way we get an even spread on our leveling as well. That way we don't like accidentally walk into zones that are, you know, way too over leveled or something like that. Okay. Oh, excuse me. All right. So we pretty much cleared out this area. Let's go check out the road over here. So everything here is level 15, so it's pretty easy for me so far. Firethorn Horror. I do feel like the pack size is getting a bit bigger. I don't know if it's just me imagining it, but it does feel that way. Oh, level 18 here. Level 19. Here's a level 20, I guess, boss. They hurt. No good items though. That amulet's okay. I'm like staring at this amulet. It seems alright. Where'd it go? Excuse me, can you stop? Okay, the metal, I don't want that. This amulet. Pierce resistance, fire resistance. We lose offensive ability and defensive ability. I'm okay with that. I want resistances. This belt is okay as well. We get some more resistance. We lose physique and cunning. That's fine. Oh, I require 220 physique. Let's allocate a couple points. There you go. And anything else worth taking? No, that's it. So, you know, every episode we can, right now, you know, at this level with the character, every episode you can pretty much get an upgrade on your character. Since you're just leveling so quickly, you're finding new loot. That's what makes an ARPG exciting, you know? Getting all this new gear, upgrading yourself, feeling the progression. I mean, this is what everybody plays for, right? What's this? Oh, this is where the blacksmith was at. Yeah. Excuse me, I'm stuck in the terrain. We just leveled, didn't we? I'm quite sure we did. Oh man, the monsters here are pretty strong. They're all level 18. They do quite a bit of damage. They're a little hard to kill. Alright, so with this level, let's just get more mastery points. I want execution. So I think our character is gonna have a really slow curve at the beginning. You know, if I put so many points into mastery instead of skill points. But hopefully over time that means we have like a really big jump when we get key nodes. That's the idea, at least. I mean, obviously I'm not too sure if that's the best way to get, you know, your skill points, but whatever. All right. Okay, so far so good. Now that I know that the scrap is used for crafting, I gotta make sure to pick up as much scrap as I can. They're pretty important. Okay, what's over here? Is it that end? Okay. I feel like some of these tile sets get like a little repeated though. Okay, it kind of does look the same. I don't know if it's just me. Like, I feel like I've been to like this graveyard area before. It makes me wonder whether the developers actually reused tile sets. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It is like they're not exactly an indie or a AAA developer. It's a little bit more indie. But overall, though, you know, for an indie company making an ARPG, these games can be hard to make. There's a lot of different components required to make a game like this, and I feel like they've done a pretty good job. The Burial Cave. Haven't we been to a Burial Cave before in a previous area? Oh, there's a shrine there. That's good. Okay. Okay, so what shrine are you? You're a ruined shrine. You take 2 Aether crystals. Sure, I offer you my crystal. Lore Keeper's Band. That's an epic ring. Where is it? Here. Requires player level 21. Gives us elemental damage. Cast speed. Some resistance. It's alright. But what's more important is the fact that we got a devotion point. And with that point, I can take this. I still need 1 more point, and I can complete the Tsunami Constellation. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. All right. These guys are pretty strong. Very tanky too. I mean, it might have to do with the fact that I wasn't killing the reanimator. That might have something to do with it, but let's just ignore that piece of the information. So that's probably the exit. Are there any secret areas or anything? There's an Aether crystal up here. How do I get there? I think the crystal's reanimating stuff. There we go. Okay. Let's try getting out. Alright, so this whole area has been explored now. I mean, I wanted to say we should have a goal, you know, like always when we play a game, but I don't really know what the goals aren't as clear cut as in Path of Exile, where I know, you know, exactly where I need to go next and how long it takes to do whatever. So today, let's, you know, every episode it's just a new experience for us. Your guess is as good as mine as to what will happen, so it's really hard to define goals that way. I mean, we can put goals around quests, but I feel like overall our goal would be just, you know, discover a new area, find some new secrets, right? Get an upgrade or two. But I feel like the sense of discovery, the sense of satisfaction when you upgrade one of your equipments, like that's what makes an ARPG so fun. And I'm enjoying it right now. Oh my god, is it a caster of some sort? Storm Seeker. I'm assuming he does lightning damage. There's like stuff happening everywhere, I don't know. I think he's getting wrecked. He most definitely got wrecked. Alright, you got anything for me? A gun I don't need. Okay, who's throwing this shit? Tarnished Butcher. Platinum Band. Nope. 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 I mean, he'll sell all of this stuff.
Can't carry anymore.
This is probably when we go back to town to sell all our crap. Alright.
See anything you like?
Sky Idol of the Aether. That's a pretty cool item. Too bad it's a magic offhand. We don't really want that. Get rid of all of this. War Chief's Glory. Should I keep it? I mean, it is an epic item. I guess I will. Are epics even considered, like, rare? I don't know. Okay.
See you around.
Then let's go to our stash and deposit all this stuff. Do I want this ring after? Maybe not.
Safe storage, no questions asked.
Elemental damage. No, I'd rather have the resistances. Although the Ring of the Owl doesn't really it doesn't give any resistances either. It just gives damage. Let's keep this ring and we'll switch it over for the ring. But that one gives health. Fuck it. We'll just get rid of these. Blood Moon. Bleeding damage. No, I want the resist. Alright.
Safe with me.
Let's head back out. To Burrwitch Outskirts. Outskirts! Man, I really need to work on my pronunciation. Sometimes when you're talking too fast and you just don't think about it. And this is especially true, you know, when I noticed this especially when I'm like rewatching some of my old videos. If you're not enunciating, you just start mumbling and stuff. I never thought I was one of those people that did it, but once I restarted like watching my videos, like I find I mumble a lot. I don't know how you fix that. I guess it's with practice and just like watching out for this kind of stuff. But I mean, you gotta be self-aware for these kinds of things, I suppose. It's just so weird hearing yourself talk and be like, man, I sound like a mumbling mess. Alright, I see like red, like streaks of lightning. What is that? Oh, there's a healer. That's what it is. There we go. Okay. Mud Row. I was talking to one of my friends in, or it's actually my girl's cousin in England, and she was saying how Canadians actually have an accent. Obviously, you know, if you've if you've been Canadian all your life, if you live in Canada your whole life, I don't think you would notice, or you know, whichever region you live in, you probably don't notice that you yourself have an accent. And it's only other people that tell you, you know, oh, did you know you have an accent, or you know, you said I like your accent or whatever. So I was asking her, I'm like, I don't know what my own accent is, but I'm like, there's a clear when you hear like a Southern American speak, there's a clear Southern accent, right? Like there's such a thing, it exists. You know, oh, you're from Alabama, yeah, I can kind of tell that. You know, you're from Texas, sure. You're from New York, yeah, you sound like you have a New York accent. But it's like, if someone talks, are you able to just go, oh yeah, this guy is he's Canadian, I'm sure of it. Like maybe if you can kind of tell as the conversation starts running long. I mean, I'm sure Canadians use certain words that don't exist, or not, they don't exist, but use certain slang words that maybe, you know, people from other countries wouldn't say. But overall, I can't think of a Canadian accent. But my girlfriend's cousin, she was like, yeah, you know, Southern accents, they sound very Southern. In New York accent, you got like, yo, we from Boston, New York, or whatever. And it's like, and she was like, but the Canadian accent, you guys just sound nice. And I'm like, what does that even mean, sounding nice? You know? I'm sorry, you bumped into me, but it was my fault. I'm sorry about that. That's like my Canadian Sylvester Stallone accent, I guess. I mean, is that the accent? Maybe that's not the accent, but it's just the way, you know, Canadians talk. I've always wondered about that. Is there such a thing, a Canadian accent? Like, what, you know, do we draw out our A's maybe, or maybe our O's doesn't sound like an O? It doesn't sound proper. I don't know. What's in Canadian accent? Someone enlighten me, please. I would like to know. And to be fair, there are, I wouldn't say dialects, but there are, like, depending on where you live in Canada, certain areas, you know, they do have their unique accent. Like, I believe in, like, Western Canada, their English sounds a bit more, I wouldn't be able to imitate it, but it does sound different. Like, even I can tell. But it does make you wonder, you know? And for those of you who are Canadian, you know, do you think you have an accent? Can you tell? Beats me. But I've seen videos where it's like, there was that video where a drunk guy, it went viral. A guy was drunk and somehow went into another guy's house and then slept on his bed. And the guy made it, like, recorded a video. It was like, dude, get out of my bed. Like, I'm sorry, you can't stay in my bed. If you want, you can, you know, I have a spare mattress. You can stay in the living room if you'd like. And then in the comments, like, all the people's like, oh yeah, this guy's clearly Canadian. Excuse me? Like, what did he do that was so Canadian? I just don't understand. It blows my mind. Oh yeah, this guy clearly Canadian. He said sorry. You can stay over. If it was just, if this was in America, you know, I'd be pulling out my gun, telling him to get out. I'm being tongue in cheek, of course. But yeah, what is it? I don't know. What is it? There's a quest here, apparently. Anyways, that was my little rant. Canadian accents. Okay, something is over here. Oh, okay, the rift gate. This is a rift gate. All right, I get it. get back into the game. Let's stop talking about Canada. To be fair, you know, there's people always make the joke. Well, you know, it's okay. You could always be in Canada, right? It could be worse. You could be Canadian. It's like, oh fuck, man. There's a zombie apocalypse, and now we're stuck in like, I don't know, New Orleans. And it's so fucking hot here. I don't know. It's wet. And then they're like, you know what? It's okay. You could always be worse. You could be in Canada. And it's like, dog, Canada isn't that bad. You know, it's pretty nice overall. You know, we got free healthcare. You know, you got a very quite a liberal. Oh my god. A liberal political system. You know, you got some decent welfare over here. Overall, you know, it's pretty nice. And sure, you don't come here to get rich, but you come here to have a nice life. You know, this is where people go to. I feel like Canada is where people would go if they wanna retire. It's like decent welfare. They support the old people. All right, we just straight up fought like 3 bosses. Like, that was amazing. What do we get? Anything good? Offhand. Offhand is not a weapon. What's this? Infernal Tarnished Razor of Alacrity. Fireball. Oh wait, no, this is the other weapon. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Excuse me. I can't click on the item. Rations. Rolling blood. I'm gonna save that epic item for last. Save the best for last, man. Okay. Gunslinger's jacket. Whoa, with this jacket you can dual wield guns? Too bad we can't use it, but I mean, I'll keep it in my inventory or something. Speaking of saving the best for last, I find that I have the saving the best for last mentality. And by that I mean, let's hand in this quest real quick. By that I mean, like, for example, if I'm eating a piece of pizza,
What's the situation out there? Good.
I'd like to eat the crust first, and then eat the, you know, the actual pizza part last, because I'm saving the best for last. Or if I'm having a steak, you know, I do enjoy the steak, but I love the mashed potatoes, so I would always save the mashed potatoes for last. I wouldn't eat it first, you know. I remember a meal by whatever I have last. So I'm that kind of guy. But some people are like, yo, I'm like so down, like I love the mashed potato. The moment that mashed potato comes, I'm gonna finish the whole shit up. And it's like, dog, overall, man, if you can't save it, like the whole reason you enjoy it is because it's like, oh man, I like can't wait to have it. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer and I'm gonna savor it, you know. I don't know, but that's how I eat my foods, and not just eating my food, like doing a lot of things. Like work. I think I tend to work on the stuff that I really don't like first, and then afterwards I work on the stuff that I do enjoy. Although that might not always be the case, but for the most part it is. Access the warden's cellar. We got another quest. What happened? A Theo responsible for the atrocities at Burrwitch has possessed the body of the former warden of Devil's Crossing. Was experimenting on prisoners in a secret laboratory underneath his mansion. The laboratory can be accessed via the warden's cellar underneath his estate in Burrwitch. Access the cellar, okay. So straight up like Brutus right there. Have we gotten some Devil's Crossing reputation yet? Reputation gained from killing Cronley's gang. Oh, killing Cronley's gang, we get reputation there. I know how to do that. Ulgrim.
A living person.
Cooking whatever critters get too close. How have you survived this long? Well, I can cook. I'm not a fighter, but I learned to hunt a bit. It gets me by. Scraps of bone aren't exactly fine dining. Most of all, I just keep quiet and observe. What about you? Where do you hail from? We could use a cook. This prison of yours sounds like haven compared to my current dwelling. I bet I could do my share as well. Yeah, I'll open a rift gate. I'll see you there. I see. I don't. How do you stay here for this long? Honestly, if I was stuck in like a Grim Dawn or like you know, like the zombie apocalypse or basically the end of the world, I don't think I'm that guy who would fight for my survival. I think I'd be that guy who like gives up hope. Like, well, this is for me. Like this is it for me. Like I've had a good life, but yeah, I'm not gonna take on any zombies. I can't do it. Just stop. I'm done. Just leave me to my fate. I don't think I have a very thick stomach for this kind of thing. Overall. Alistair's diary. Over here. Mama told me to write in this thing. Reading my diary now. I'm grounded again. Mama's locked me in the closet. Where's the closet? I guess this house is in complete ruin, so it was somewhere in here. But from the looks of things, they're all dead. Very dead. Unless there's another area around here. No, they're very much dead. Right? Yep. That's sad, man. It sounds like those were two kids that got killed by the ethereals. Alright, speak to Ulgrim the cook in Devil's Crossing. Find the apprentice in the cellars beneath the estates. Well, we have explored most of that. And this area has pretty much been explored as well. We might go back and turn in the Ulgrim the cook quest. Maybe after checking out this little section here. Yeah, there's like nothing here. Beastkin. What are the beastkin? They don't seem like ethereals. Like Rift Spawn seem like ethereals. Or at least there's stuff that come out of the rifts, right? Another cave. Let's check it out. Smuggler's Basin. So, a presence far more powerful than you dwells within. Does that mean everything here is like super difficult to kill? Yeah, they're level 24. Okay, I think it means don't. We'll come back later. Can I mark this place down somehow? I guess not. Oh, trap door. What's this? Actually, now I think about it, there were a lot of trapdoors in Burrwitch. I should check those out. Might lead us to like a secret area of some sort. Well, nothing of the sort at the moment. Maybe we can find a shrine. That'd be nice. I would really like to get one more devotion point. Nothing here. Man, for a cellar, this is like a really big area. I'm just saying. Like, who has a cellar this big? This is not a cellar. Alright. Over there. This is like straight up like secret tunnel levels. Okay. Alright. Nothing here, nothing there. Wait, what's this? It's like an area that's blocked off. Can I maybe unblock it? No? Fine. So I guess we're going this way then. It could be like a secret area. Okay, straight up, this looks like a really big area. I feel like it's gonna lead to other trapdoors and other houses and stuff. Like, look, there's more stairs. Is there like a secret that I'm missing? I really feel like I'm missing something. What? Okay, let's step back for a second. Something doesn't seem right. Like, how do I get over there? Is there a secret passage? No. Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, we'll figure this out. Let's take the steps up, see where we are, and then we can probably TP home. Rickety ladder. Okay, where are we? What the? It's a cellar. Oh, we're back in Burrwitch Village. Okay. You know what? This is a good point to stop and take a break. So let's go back to Devil's Crossing, turn in our quest. Where's this cook guy? Over here. Hello, Grim. Well, if it isn't my savior, I cannot thank you enough. Here, have some soup. Could use some salt. Glad you settled in. So we got some Devil's Crossing reputation, so now we're friendly? So now we are, yeah, we're friendly. So now that we're friendly, I can buy potions. I don't really want that. I want this stuff. I need to be respected. Okay. And this table, I can't use it until I'm respected. Alright, well, you know, Devil's Crossing is slowly expanding and we're starting to do more and more quests. We're also starting to get stronger as well. We still need to do a little bit more leveling, but that'll come, you know, over time. What's this? Bloodfang oil. That's a potion, right? It lasts for 30 seconds. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. We'll be playing, a lot more in the coming days. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, as always, you could leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.